Somebody could win $50,000 at this very moment on Card Sharks. And here's the star of Card Sharks, Rodney1279. Alright guys, welcome to the Card Shark Showdown on the Rodney1279 channel. And we have a good winner right now who has a lot of money and cash, and we're going to get to the cards right now. Alright, and if y'all hear a different theme of Card Sharks, that's the 1986 through 1986 through 89 theme. And the reason why I'm playing that theme is because Brandon requested it. Ain't that right, Brandon?
Hey, yes, that's true.
And he's our champion right now. Brandon, you have a total of $20,200. Are you ready to go?
The last game, yes.
All right. And Gary, are you ready to go tonight? You think you can win the championship?
What's up?
What's up? Are you ready to go, Gary?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I think y'all guys know how to play the game, and the audience, the people out there know how to play the game, but for the people who did not see the last game, I'm going to explain it again. What these guys are going to do is they're going to have high-low toss-up questions thrown at them. The winner of those toss-up questions will get their chance at this game board here, where they have to predict whether these cards are higher or lower than the ones before it. Whoever gets to the end of the line first and predict whether that last card is higher or lower wins the round at $500. It takes 2 games to win a match, and the first person to reach $1,000 is going to go to the money cards for $32,000, and they will have a shot at $20,000 in our big money game, okay? And Brandon, you're the champion. You'll be going first. You'll be playing the blue cards. And Gary, you're the challenger. You'll be playing the red cards, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, Brandon, here's your question. Brandon, we asked 100 pediatricians, should babies be fed whenever they're hungry, or should they be kept on a strict schedule? How many pediatricians said babies should be kept on a strict schedule?
Being kept on a strict schedule, that's like considered child abuse right there. That's a low number, I think. I'm going to say 30.
Going with 30. Gary, you believe
child abuse.
You believe that number is higher or lower than 30, Gary?
Higher.
Going higher, okay. Gary, if it is higher, you'll be playing your card. If not, it goes to Brandon. Let's check it out. The number of pediatricians said that babies should be kept on a strict schedule is... It is 19. It is not higher, it is lower. Brandon, good job. You're right about that.
Child abuse, I'm telling you.
All right, Brandon, here's your control. Brandon, your opening card is a 6.
Let's switch it.
Okay, when you win the question, you get to change the card. The 6 becomes a 3, a good change.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 7.
Freeze.
Keeping Gary away from his cards. And Gary, it's your question. Okay, Gary, we asked 100 high school seniors across the country, if you could, would you stay in high school one more year? How many high school seniors said yes?
I'm going to say, that's not too many. I'm going to say around 54.
Going with 54. All right, Brandon, higher or lower than 54?
Frankly, I think high schoolers that are in their senior year would want to go to college despite them getting good grades or not and being a super senior. So I'm going to say that's lower.
Lower. Oh, you heard of that too, the super seniors, huh?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I certainly do not want to be that.
Right. Alright, here's the answer. The actual number of high school seniors that say yes, they would like to stay one more year in high school if they could, is... It is 26. So you got it, Brandon. It is low. Good job.
Alright.
Alright, Brandon. You have the 7. What do you want to do with that 7?
I would like to change it.
Okay. The 7 becomes a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. No, it's a queen. So you lose control. Gary, you get a free shot at the cards.
Alright.
Gary, your card is a 7.
What the hell? Higher.
Higher than a 7. No, it's a 6. Sorry, Gary. Okay, I'm going to reset these cards here. And the next question goes to Brandon. Brandon, we asked 100 pediatricians, has one of your patients ever given you the measles? How many pediatricians said yes, they have given them the measles? The measles. That's what I'm trying to say.
The measles. That's kind of it's honestly kind of a rare disease, although I've known someone that has that's had the measles before. So I'm gonna say 25.
Going with 25. Alright, Gary, is it higher or lower than 25?
Higher.
Going higher, okay. Let's check it out. The actual number of pediatricians that said their patients has given them the measles is... It is 8. It is not higher, it is lower, so Brandon gets it.
What?
Only 8. Alright, Brandon, you have a jack. What do you want to do?
Lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 6.
I'm gonna freeze.
Freezing on the 6. You're one card away from winning this match. And we're in our 4th and final question. Somebody must win on this play of the card, so control is critical. And Gary, this question is yours. Gary, we found 100 women executives. These women are all vice presidents of corporations. And asked them, do you make more money than your husbands? How many women executives said they do? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Wait, what was the question again?
We found 100 women executives. These women are all vice presidents of corporations. And asked them, do you make more money than your husband? How many women executives said they do make more money than their husband?
I should remember this question. Oh gosh, I'm gonna say 68.
Going with 68. Brandon, is it higher or lower than 68?
I am going to go lower.
Going low. Okay, this is a big decision. Let's check it out. The actual number of women executives that said they make more money than their husbands is... It's 45. It is lower, Brandon. Good job. Now, Brandon, here's the situation. You have a 6 turned over right now. You have one card to go in order to win a match, but you do have the power to change that 6 if you want to. Gary has a 7, and he does not have the power to change that card. And he has to turn over 4 cards in order to win that match. Do you want to play it yourself or pass it to Gary?
Pass.
You're passing it. Gary, call it. Is it higher or lower than 7? You make one mistake and Brandon wins game 1.
7.
What do you say, higher than a 7?
No, let's say lower.
Lower than a 7, okay. Lower than a 7. No, it's a king and Brandon wins game 1.
Yay!
So Brandon, you got $500. And I believe we do have a little time to ask one more question. So we're going to do set the cards up for round number 2. Let me get these cards off the board right quick. Good job, Brandon. You win one more game. This will be your 3rd match you win.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm really enjoying playing the game so far.
Well, I'm happy you are.
This is probably my favorite game to play on Skype.
Oh yeah, Card Shark.
Yep.
In your opinion, Brandon, do you like the Big John's version or the board game version?
I would say the board game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more fun, and yeah, I love the board game more.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the card set up, and Brandon, we're gonna get to your question, okay? Let me turn the page here. And here we go. Brandon, here's your question. We asked 100 U.S. Marines. Since you became a Marine, have you taken a bubble bath? How many Marines admit they have, Brandon?
I mean, this is the military, for crying out loud. This is not whatever. So they wouldn't be taking bubble baths, I think. So I'm going to say 20.
Going with 20. Gary, higher or lower than 20?
I'm gonna say lower.
What did you say, Gary?
Lower.
Lower than 20, okay. All right, let's check it out. The number of Marines that admit that they have taken a bubble bath is 55. It is not lower, it's higher, so Brandon gets it. All right, Brandon, here's your opening card. Your opening card, Brandon, is a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It's an 8. 7 plus 1.
Freeze.
And we're freezing. And guys, we're going to take our commercial break right now. And when we come back, it will be Gary's question. Stay tuned.